Hello, geometry scholars. Mr. Benzel here. We're going to just go through a few of your Delta math problems just to kind of give you a tip for like drawing them. So I'd like you to copy these examples down in your notes. So this is a interior angle problem here. So if I have FJH, I'm just going to draw a picture. I have FGH. And it actually gives me like what my angles are. So F is 6x minus 14. H is x plus 15. And G is 4x minus 8. So you're just going to take the interior angles, think about what they add up to. And then I'm just going to substitute them in. So my F is going to be 6x minus 14. My G is going to be 4x minus 8. And my H is going to be x plus 15. So then we're going to combine my like terms. So I got 6x plus 4x plus x. So that's 11 x's. And then I got a minus 22 plus 15. So that's minus 7, goes to 180. Add 7 on both sides. So I get 11x equals to 180 plus 7, which is 187. And you'll want to go to your calculator, see what that is. So get that x is equal to 17. Now it's asking us, find the measure of angle F. So then you want to go find the angle F and put in your 17. I got 6 times 17 minus 14. So that's a total of 88. Put that in. Submit your answer. And you're good. So always pay attention on these to whether they're asking for the angle measure or not. Let's look at another problem here. We'll actually go and do a exterior angle theorem problem. All right, so here I have a triangle called UVW. So I'm just going to draw a picture of it. So it says draw a picture of triangle UVW. So that's what I'm going to do. I got UVW. And it says that UW extends through W to a point that's called X. And it says that WUV is 3x minus 4. It says that VWX is 6x plus 6. And then it says that UVW is x plus 20. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the remote interior angle theorem, or what we call the exterior angle theorem, I guess, in this case. We kind of see it either way. So you have this exterior angle, which is measure of angle VWX. And then you just add it to the other two angles, which are the measure of angle WUV and UVW. And let's see, so we got VWX. So I got the 6x plus 6. And then I'm just going to add the 3x minus 4 plus the x plus 20. And I'm just going to combine like terms. So I got 6x plus 6 equals to 4x. And then 20 minus 4 is 16. Move a 4x to the other side. So I got 2x is equal to 10. Divide both sides by 2. Get that x is equal to 5. And it just says, what is the value of x? We get that x is equal to 5. So that's how you kind of draw the diagrams on these. So the challenge on these is that you are going to have to draw the pictures. So just draw the triangle with the vertices in alphabetical order, and then label the angles in the picture, and you'll get a clear idea about how to set them up. All right, I want to do one other type of example problem before we get going. And that is the properties of isosceles triangles. So with these, what we have with isosceles triangles, basically, isosceles triangles have two congruent sides. So maybe like this side and this side are congruent. I like to think of them as symmetrical. So like this angle has to be congruent to that angle as well. So I'm going to draw an isosceles triangle called KLM. And it says that MK and LM are congruent to each other. So here's M. And then I'm going to draw something about the same distance. KLM. And I'm going to mark which ones are congruent. So those two are congruent. So MK and LM are congruent. And it tells us that the measure of angle L is 43. And therefore, since LM and MK are congruent and our line of symmetry is through that M, that means that this angle also has to be 43 for the K. And then the M, we have to get equal to 180. I got measure of angle M equals to 94. So I have the two 43-degree angles plus the measure of angle M, which is 94. And we're good. And you can kind of also see that they drew a picture as well. We'll do one more question before we get going. All right, this one is a side problem. So I have NOP. So I'm going to draw a triangle called NOP. N O. And these angles, the angle N and O, are congruent to each other. So that's what I'm going to kind of start with there. So what that means is that NO is 13 and PN is 19, and we need to find the length of OP. Now notice, this angle and this angle are congruent. And I like to kind of think about my line of symmetry here. So if this side is 19, and this side also has to be 19, and we're good. So with isosceles, we really want to get practice drawing the isosceles and paying attention to what sides are congruent to each other. It's going to help you construct and visualize the isosceles triangle. And I always like drawing that line of symmetry in there.